Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney for the Nintendo DS. I'm SamuraiT-X and I'm Solitary. Man, what a trial that was. I'm telling you, it's been a long battle, but it was finally over the moment we got Damon Gant pinned for the real murderer of the SL9 incident and for killing Detective Goodman. So he did two murders. So, Lana Sky isn't guilty, but she still has a trial to face. Well, crime slash charge to face because, well, she was an accomplice, so she can't get away scot-free because being an accomplice is still a criminal offense. But yes, she actually smiled, so that was good to see a burden completely gone off her. I think she would take her punishment and then be with Emma soon, but yes. For now, let's get this over with since we're in the defendant lobby and the trial's finally over. At long last, it's finally over. Huh? Emma? Why the long face? I'm sorry your sister didn't get completely off the hook, but at least she wasn't convicted for a murder she didn't commit. No, that's not it. Just now after the trial ended. There's a flashback. Still glad she smiled. It showed that a lot was off. Like she got everything off her shoulders, you know. She got freed from that cage. You know, I did my best too, but Lana didn't say a single word to me. Hope I'm not interrupting anything. Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. Poor Gumshoe. Ah, Detective Gumshoe! What is it? You're doing it on purpose, aren't you? Making the detective run all around while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. Hey, line up, pals. I'm only kidding. Oh, are you here because of my sister again? Nope, not this time. I came today because of you, pal. Me? That's right. I thought you'd like to see someone. Lana! Should you be doing this? She's still under arrest, you know. Well, I won't tell you if you won't. Emma, I owe you an apology. It's okay, sis. Don't worry about it. That day, 2 years ago, was the first time in my life I ever panicked. It was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. All I could think about was keeping you from getting wrapped up in that mess. Sis, I asked Gant to help me cover up the truth. I thought I was doing it for your sake, but now I realize I was wrong. I changed after that day. I had to. It was the only way I could make it through the past 2 years. I knew how much I was hurting you by distancing myself, but I couldn't bring myself to tell you what I did. I was scared. Scared that you looked at me with those eyes of yours. I was scared of how you'd react if you knew. But sis, you were only doing it for me. No. Huh? I turned my back on you that day. In hiding what I believed to be the truth, I was deceiving you. Sis, I'm such a fool. It took me all this time to realize it. Emma, I'm so sorry. But sis, you don't have to apologize. I'm happy now. You're happy? Of course. You know, sis, I always knew that one day you'd come back. And now you have. Oh, I just love seeing that smile from Lana. Oh, Emma. Oh, You know what you guys should do if you have siblings? Keep them close to you. You never know what you have until you lose it, you know what I mean? So, you know, if you have any animosity towards your siblings, make it up to them while you still can. I have siblings, and well, you know, relationships with your siblings, you know, like, they can be up and down, but try to be more positive, even though you argue and whatnot, and you do the whole animosity saying you hate each other and whatnot. Just keep each other at heart, make it up to each other, and like keep the bond you have with your siblings, because you never know what you have until you lose it, like I said. No one can change the past. The only thing we can do is strive to make up for our mistakes. Why must we make up for our mistakes, you ask? Because in so doing, we can find the way back to our path, and once we found our path, we can move on from our past mistakes towards a brighter future. Yeah, well said, Phoenix. At least that's what I felt looking at those two sisters make up. Mr. Wright, Mr. Gumshoe? Me? Thank you both for all that you've done. I'm sure we'll meet again someday. I hope so. Isn't that right, Edgeworth? Wait, Edgeworth? Where is he? Edgeworth? Stop hiding and come over here. Edgeworth was here the entire time? Wow, he looks grumpy as ever, doesn't he? Where was he hiding? I just came to say congratulations. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Right, well, I'll be going now. Edgeworth just being Edgeworth, swallowing his pride no less. Mr. Edgeworth, I hope you don't blame yourself for what happened. Oh, he's back. We were the ones who acted corruptly, not you. It's too late for me. Huh? No matter what anyone may say, I realize today that I can't change my own mistakes. Mr. Edgeworth. Not only that, but I don't even trust myself anymore. Chief Gat was right. Come on, man, you don't have to believe him. Yeah, we all hate criminals, but you know, you don't have to believe him say that you're the same. You haven't murdered anybody yet. You're not as sick as Damon Gant. Not yet, anyway. But Edgeworth, you're not a murderer, so you and him aren't the same, particularly. Yeah, you both hate criminals, but that's all you have in common, Edgeworth. You don't have to agree with him. I do despise criminals. I plan to dedicate my entire life fighting them. But in order to fight crime alone, one needs a weapon. It's scary, but I've been thinking the same thing for quite some time now. But Edgeworth, who knows, given enough time, I might have tried to pull something like Chief Gant did. That thought terrifies me. That's why I can't continue on as a prosecutor. Edgeworth, don't you understand? Damon Gant and your mentor, Manfred von Karmel, were both the best of the best when it came to fighting crime. But they both made the same mistake. You said in order to fight crime alone, one needs a weapon. That may be right, but think back to today's trial. You weren't alone. And that's exactly right, he wasn't. You were working together with Mr. Wright, and because of that partnership you were able to present the evidence that otherwise would have gone undiscovered. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Yeah, what is this? A pop quiz? Come on, Mr. Wright, show him what Lana's talking about. Evidence that neither Edgeworth nor I would have been able to find on our own. Well, we did have one part. We did have one evidence list each. He had one and I had the other. That's the picture I drew. Our counterattack began with this. You had one half of the evidence list and I had the other. Apart from that, we wouldn't have been able to completely restore Emma's picture. That didn't just happen by chance, Edgeworth. It's time for me to go. Mr. Edgeworth! If you'll excuse me, there are still some loose ends that needs wrapping up. Take care, Chief Prosecutor. I feel sorry for Edgeworth in a way. Edgeworth, what will you do now? Well, whatever you do, just remember, what happened in this trial can either make you or break you as a prosecutor. In the end, it's up to you. I know, it seems I owe my thanks to you, Wright. But what I face now is my problem. Edgeworth, I'll be waiting for you in court. Farewell. Edgeworth's changed a lot, but he still has that. He still has a bit of burden on him, you know. I'd better be getting back too. Okay, I'll come visit you. It seems we both still have a lot to learn. Here, this is a little something for you. Scientific investigation. It's the first book I ever bought. Study it well. Thanks, sis. I will. And so, another case came to a close. As for the sisters, I have faith. Faith that their lives have only just begun. And as for me, I think it's time I started a new journey of my own. A journey to rediscover myself. Well, don't go trekking off just yet, pal. Huh? What is it, Detective? There's just a little matter to be resolved about the chief prosecutor. You see, she isn't supposed to be out of jail like this. But I thought you said it was okay. Yeah, well, it may be okay with me, but the folks at the prison are a different story. Huh? Basically, I had to bribe a guard in order to sneak her out for 30 minutes. Believe me, it wasn't cheap either. Huh? Way to go, Detective. I didn't know you had a wild side. Yeah, well, haha, you see, Mr. Wright here is the one who'll be footing the bill. Huh? Huh? What? You think I can afford that with my salary? You gotta be kidding me, pal. Huh? 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 Thank you, Mr. Wright. You're the best. Why is it I suddenly feel I want to scream? Since we're all here, why don't we all go together? Yeah, that's a great idea. Come on now, guys. Let's go. Alright. For one last time, everybody. Objection! Oh, what? I can't press it. Damn it. Come on, let me press objection. Or am I supposed to say it? Okay, let me get my thing up. Sorry, change my microphone. I spoke too soon about the objection. But without further ado, let's hold Y. Well, how do you hold Y? Right. Objection. Right, what is the Y button actually? Is it space? Oh, I had to press spacebar. Is that it? Okay, yeah, that's it, guys. Okay, sorry. But yeah, Phoenix did the last objection. Lana, I arranged a friend of mine in Europe to take care of Emma. She's a coroner. I think Emma will be pleased. As for me, this affair has pretty much ended my days at the prosecutor's office. Still, I'll manage my way to find my way back somehow. Then, I'll be able to investigate crimes together with Emma. Hey, look, you can blow the thing and you saw Lana's face there. Planning by Takeshi Yamazaki. Designed by Kazuya Nuri. That's it, guys. What a brilliant adventure. Yikes! I thought I was a goner for a moment there. They overlooked my unlawful investigation at Chief's office. If we penalize you anymore, it'd be worse than firing you. Yep, that's what they said. It just goes to show you can't shake me off that easily. Oh, gumshoe. My god. 100 parts. And we did it. Well, 110 to be exact, but yeah, it's finally over. A new journey's begun for us, Snake, as an attorney. What a fantastic game, guys. What a ride. Anyway, my new mission is to guard the main entrance and take care of Billy. Can you believe it? I've been demoted to a security guard. My partner's keeping an eye on the entrance for me today. I'll show them though. Someday I'm going to make a detective, sir. Yes, sir. I can be like that Dick Gumshoe, sir. Would you want to be like Dick Gumshoe, though? Wow. Anyway, this game gets a 10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10. The enthralling ride you were up to. Oh, look, it's the Blue Badger. But what a ride it's been. It really has been a fantastic ride. Swerves, plot twists, everything. It just had everything. Likeable characters, a great story. That's what I play games for anyway, story. And there goes the Blue Badger. And the Blue Badger was there. So yeah, I'm blowing because of the fact that you can see things underneath here. That's the only reason why I did switch microphones. Right. Hitoshi Sakai. Ah, it's Jake Marshall. What is it? Can't you see I'm having the showdown with a steak lunch partner? Your star managed to sneak this into me. It seems she's one of the guards. Well, cowboy, looks like you did it. You even gave Bean America a smile. Can you make sure Billy and the gang get their water? Ah, that's Jake Marshall there, as you saw. And I think that's the last time you'll hear from me doing the cowboy voice for some time. Alright, guys? Looks like we won't be seeing each other for a while. As a farewell gift, I pull a new meal on the menu. The right way to lunch. The top layer tastes as bitter as defeat, but the bottom tastes as sweet as victory. And there's my stop. Just to make sure not to eat it backwards. Oh wow. I'm fatigued just by playing this game, but you know, it's been a fun ride and I don't regret playing this game. 4 years ago I wanted to finish this game but I couldn't, but thank God I came back to it. The burden is off my shoulders big time. I'll never forget that young attorney. Let's see, what was his name again? Mr. Left? Come on, Judge! Anyway, he's been doing something for how many years? Well, anyway, I've got another trial to get to, so I better be. Huh? Oh no, I forgot my gavel. Sorry, gotta go. I love the judge. He's a great guy. But Judge, my name is not Mr. Left, it's Mr. Wright, and it's not R-I-G-H-T, it's W-R-I-G-H-T. Can't believe the judge forgot my damn name. Was he being sarcastic? He pulled up with me for 5 trials, plus I was in the defendant's chair once upon a time. Come on, Judge. Oh, it's Maya! Ah, nothing soothes the soul like fresh country air. Still, sometimes I do miss hearing Nick and his objections. Still, I can't go back until I'm a fully fledged medium. Maya, afternoon training time. Oh wait, that's a female thing, right? Coming! I'll see you around, Nick. Sorry. Sorry, Snake, to cut you off there. I think that Maya's village is mostly women that have that. I don't think there's any men there. So sorry I cut you off, Snake. It's alright. Wow. But yeah, the story's fantastic. The characters are very likable. It's got lots of comedy, lots of breakdowns. My voice acting may have not been the best, but I tried my breakdowns the best way I can. Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, do you want to be the bellboy, Snake? Mr. Edgeworth, I brought you your tea. What's going on? Is that what I think it is? Edgeworth's resignation? He's resigned? I think Edgeworth has resigned. Because you remember he tried to write a resignation letter. I think he's gone now. I think he's quit being a prosecutor. Ah, Emma! Thanks for coming to see me off. I can't believe I'm going to Europe. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Thank you so much for everything. You're welcome. I'm a little sad, but I'll be alright. Whenever I want to see Lana, all I have to do is open this book. Alright, let's see. Let's see what you're talking about, Emma. I want to see what you're talking about. Examine. Ah, there's something in it. Let's see what this is. Hey. Look at Emma. She's so adorable. Alana's a detective there. That's a very good picture. Ah, wow. I'm glad we got I'm glad there's a happy ending to this story. Thank you, Capcom, for a 5th game. Oh man. Right, guys, that's it. Once you beat it, it just goes back to the menu. There ain't no swerve this time saying, hold it. That's it. After 110 parts, this being the final one, that's it, folks. This is Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney for the Nintendo DS. Now I can give a proper review. Right. This game brought you on the best of best rides ever. The story is what we all play for, and the story delivered fantastically. For the first game, this is fantastic. The characters were extremely likable. I think the tutorial with the first case puts nails it very well, telling you how to play and all the stuff. So I think they did that perfectly. Unfortunately, it was a shame that we had to lose Mia, but you know, she was still with us by spirit. But those 5 cases were intense. I can't. It's hard to choose which one's my favorite. Well, number one isn't, but between all the other 4 cases, it's hard to pick which one's my favorite. But Rise from the Ashes was a fun ride, and so was Turnabout Goodbyes. Steel Samurai had its swerves, so it was great putting Red White away and whatnot. But yeah, this game definitely deserves a 10 out of 10 from me for a great story, likable characters. Um, the funny, it's got a lot of comedy. You know, it's not just a straight nitty gritty dark game. You know, it does have its dark moments, but it also has the funnies in the middle of it. So mixing it up with a variety is fantastic for me. So yeah, this is it. 15th. It's kind of good that I played it as well because it's 15 years since Ace Attorney's been around. So yeah, I kind of made up for it. I played it the last time because it was his 10th anniversary, but you know I didn't get to finish it, so I'm glad I got to finish it on his 15th anniversary, no less. But yeah, I'm gonna close the book on this chapter of Ace Attorney, and what Let's Play would I be doing next? You will have to find out. Snake, want to give any final words?
Yeah. Well, Samurai, this was a fantastic game. I would like to do the different game. I would like to do another game of the series.
You know what, Snake? That's a good point. Will you see me play Justice for All? Not for this year, I'm afraid. We'll be playing it next year. Just I can't tell you when next year, but I'll definitely be playing the rest of the Ace Attorney games. But Justice for All, which is the sequel to this game, I'll be playing it next year for sure. Anyway, thank you for watching my Let's Play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. This is SamuraiT-X.
This is Solid Snake.
Signing out. Until then,
Thank you for watching.
we will see you guys in the next Let's Play. Take care, everybody.